Hi y'all, it's your girl Leanne, aka Lola, and I had to come and do a video. Interesting. And this video is about completion. And it's been playing over and over in my head today. Completion, completion, completion. And the funny thing is that we do so many things to stop completion. We listen to the other voice that tells us to do 1,000 other things, as opposed to just completing whatever task or whatever thing that we need to do. And I knew that I needed to make I need to make a couple videos, not just one. And I've been sort of putting it off and very fearful of making videos. And I'm not sure, I feel it in my heart and I feel it in my throat, like almost like I'm cutting myself off. I'm being the person that's stopping this flow of energy. I'm doing it. There's nobody else that can do it, just me. I'm saying a lot. You hear it? That's part of the completion. So in my new process, I'm stepping into my power of being a happiness life coach, of being a yoga teacher, and really being just a teacher of spiritual process, of moving through self into this knowing and this loving and removing the blocks to love and just being really inspired, which equals in spirit. And it's spiritual to enrich your spirit. And the only way to do that is for completion to happen. Completion. So I hear spirit telling me, make a video, make a video. You have to, completion, make a video, you have to make a video. Monday night, I was teaching yoga and experienced for the first time ever vertigo or some kind of dizziness. And my husband attunes it to the CERN machine was turned up and there's a little topsy-turviness going on in the world because I had a couple of other students in mine report the same thing. And in that day of that process of me getting extremely sick, throwing up, and not being able, and it's like almost like that the ground became the stars and the stars became the ground, and I actually had to drive 30 minutes with this topsy-turviness and keep grounding myself through breath and prana. And it was like I knew that there was some switch or change coming, that we experience these things as actual physical changes. And then I went to sleep, dreaming but not completely in the dream, very lucid dreaming the whole night. A lot of information came to me, a lot about love floating, a lot about being in love with self, about a lot of mirror work. I did a lot of work in my sleep. I was sick as a dog. I woke up 3 times. I heard this voice saying, get it out, remove it, release it, get it out. And that was whatever was blocking completion. So fast forward to last night, my dreams of last night was all about completion. And completion for me, especially on this spiritual path, has been a little difficult until the last 6 months, until that lunar eclipse that we had almost 6 months ago. In the summertime? No, I'm sorry, the solar eclipse that we had. And then all of a sudden it was like this fast forward of completion of things, like lightning speed. Things were completing and things were happening, and it was like starting things and finishing them. Starting, finish, starting, finish, starting, finish. Just creating, creator, and then boom. Now I'm in this place where it seems like it's sort of cycled. It sort of came that there's a realization with Monday's thing that I need to there's some completion. There's stepping into this power, and there's paying dues. I actually watched a video by Reverend Valerie Love, and it was Pay Your Effing Dues. And that if you want to be a master of something, it takes 10,000 hours to master it. And I've been on this spiritual path since 2012, and now we're going into 2018, and I haven't really put 10,000 hours into it because I was a baby growing. And I agree with that so much. And if you listen to that rant, it's really actually a great rant. And it helped me to say, if I want to help people, then I have to complete. Melissa Gilbert wrote Big Love and Eat, Love, and Pray. I think that's her name. I'm Elizabeth Gilbert. And I did a video on that book. And that big magic book, she said that the only thing that is your job is not perfection, it's completion. And what stops artists from actually getting to where they want to be is that we don't complete stuff. Is that you halfway complete it, or you complete it and then want to rewrite it 50 times, and then you just don't put it out. Because the only thing that we are supposed to do is show up and complete. And see, Spirit takes care of the rest. God, unlimited possibility, magic, whatever you want to call it, takes care of the rest. You know, if you are patient and complete. So my term for today is completion. It's listening to the voice when it tells you to do something. I got up, I'm finishing up organizing my beautiful room, which is, I love it so far. I posted a picture on Instagram of my beautiful altar space that I created, and I have a lot of stuff for art and completion. All right. It's funny because I'm creating a video and I'm watching the little green light over my video, and it blinks, and I know that somebody blinked in. Anyway, that's just my mind. Anyway, so I am completing my office so that it organized and it works right, so that I know where everything's at, so I know where all my products are at. Everything I complete. I make soap. I go through a cycle of soap making, and then I complete. I go through a cycle of body butter making, and then I complete. And for me, body butter stop at a certain time of the season because it gets too hot outside, and you can't really sell body butter during the summertime because it'll melt. It'll be body melts, not body butter. So there's like this completion process. So it's just, I personally work myself the way that as a life coach, I would work you. So I'm working myself. We're all a work in process. I just might be a little bit further along the path, and I kind of can help you be accountable, pull you forward to the accountability. I count your ability. I posted that on my Facebook the other day. That's what I do. I count your ability because you don't count your ability. You're too busy beating yourself the hell up. You're too busy kicking yourself in the ass. You're too busy saying you no good in your head. Nah. See, the wonderful thing is where I'm at. Thank God that I can actually listen to this inner wisdom. I've quieted my mind enough that when that extra voice comes in and she tries to beat me up, she doesn't gain ground. No momentum. I can be the witness of that voice and be like, oh. And there's might be days here and there where she'll bring up something that still has yet to be cleared from my aura and my spirit and my soul. You know, there's always relationship and being in relationship that's always, you know, there's processes, it bubbles up and then we clean it out, you know? So, completion. Today's word is completion. Completion. What have you completed today? What do you need help completing? What in your dreams would you want to complete? What's the biggest dream that you can dream? Because the biggest dream you can dream, God, spirit, magic can make it 10 times better. So work on some completion today. I completed some headbands. I really wanted one of these headbands, and I heard Spirit say, go ahead and sew. I've just posted on my Instagram. When I hear Spirit say sew, it's not just sewing. It's sowing a seed, sowing a ministry, sowing love, sowing into something. And sowing, the action of sowing, actually is sowing into my growth. So I listened to that. So I got to sow today, which I haven't sown anything. Well, I've been sowing other seeds. sowing seeds of abundance and prosperity and business and partnership and friendship and relationship, and sowing seeds of love, sowing seeds of understanding, sowing seeds of listening. And today I got to sow some seeds of these cute little headbands that I made. Do I look cute in? Look. How cute I look. I love you so much. Thank you so much for showing up today, Rockers and Rockettes. I hope that you have a wonderful day in completion and that you are completed in this day. Remember always that you are perfect, whole, and complete, and a radiant point of light. I love you, Rockers and Rockettes. Thank you for showing up today. And thank you for letting me vlog today just on completion and coming off the top of my head, off the dome, off the chain, off the chrome, top of the head. See, now my husband's going to bust on me for that. Because I think I'm a rapper. I rap stuff. Gifts. I wrap presents. Whatever. Mwah. Bye. Love you. I forgot to say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share me with a friend, share me with yourself. I love you, Rockers and Rockettes. Thank you so much for showing up today. Remember, you're a perfect, whole, and complete and radiant point of light, and I love you. Come on back, and I'll share another video soon. Completion. You are complete. Bye.